Travis, after that step, can you just describe how tough this stretch has been and what it feels like to emerge from it the way you guys have?
You know, it was a challenge, man. It was a challenge, and we've known it's been a challenge for quite a while. That being said, there's only one way you beat a challenge. You just take it head on, man. And I got a lot of love for Coach Reed and the way he's challenged us throughout this process, these last 3 games, and how he's challenged us all year. You know, we don't get 15 wins without the leadership of that guy right there. So it's a lot to do with Coach Reed and his ability to get us right.
Did you look over to Coach Reed before the celebration on the touchdown?
No. I knew the score, and I knew that my guy Harrison had my back on the field goal. So it's just it's showing Tony some love, and just a big tribute to who he's been in this, not only this organization, but who he's been for football. And we know how iconic it was that he would dunk the ball over the goalpost all the time. And I gave my best effort. I don't know if I did it quite like him, but I gave it a run.
Travis, to secure a 1 seed for this team, like you said, 15 wins after this stretch, what does it mean for this team just going forward, and also just to resolve the team to get to that point?
I mean, you know, it's just checking another goal off the list. You know, win the division, get the first seed, so we get that first round bye, and every game that we play has to come through Arrowhead, and you know, we have a lot of pride in you know, doing that year in, year out. I think Coach Reed, I just mentioned it, he's the best at challenging us every single week and getting us right and ready to play. And I think it's you know, it's an honor to be the number 1 seed, but at the same time, we know from last year anybody can beat somebody anywhere. So it's just being focused, knowing that we got to be smart with the time that we have and finish this thing off.
Travis, you guys have had that first round bye before, of course. You ever felt like you needed it quite like you need it this year?
Not really. I mean, every year is different. Every year is unique. I kind of just take it week by week, you know, as it comes. And obviously, we set those goals early in the season to get that number 1 seed and have everybody come to Arrowhead. But yeah, I really don't think this year is any different in terms of needing it.
You feel like the passing game is turning a corner here, so to speak?
Yeah, I think right now the entire team is playing, you know, lights out. I think we're playing very complimentary football. We're getting turnovers. You know, Pat's playing his tail off. Guys like Xavier are really coming into view here and showing everything that he has. You can see him get more and more comfortable every single week. And obviously, you know, every time Hollywood catches the ball, it's just, you know, a burst of energy because we miss that guy a lot.
What is it like? What's the difference having Hollywood back on for the entire offense?
Man, I was watching him in practice when he first got back. I was like, that's it. That's the guy. We missed that guy. You know, and it's just been fun having him. His energy's up. You know, he's a guy that fuels you throughout the week, and he's a swag champ, man. He's one of those guys that just you can feel his presence when you're out there on the field with him.
Travis, you know more than we do when it comes to guys like Mike Caliendo and Joe Tooney. What have their contributions during the stretch, obviously these 3 games in the last 11 days, what has that done for the offense, and what's it like watching them work in tandem in a way that probably wasn't expected this season?
Yeah, Joe Tooney is one of the best offensive linemen in the league. And Callie came in when he moved to tackle and has just filled his role perfectly and beautifully. And it's just it's awesome to see this team grow throughout the year, and that's exactly what we've done. A lot of love needs to be given to Coach Andy Heck, that offensive line room. He's been able to get those guys playing better and better as the year goes on. And right now, I mean, Pat's looking pretty comfortable back there, and it's because those guys up front are playing physical and they're playing really well and playing in sync. And the biggest thing, and you know, it's fun to play next to those guys for sure. They're the heartbeat of the team.
Travis, like you said, every season is different. The journey of this season has had a lot of, you know, sort of quirky things, but also you guys steadily becoming who you are. Can you just describe what it's been like to get to this point for the team and for yourself, where you are now?
You know, it's fun building the chemistry of a team. I can look back on a lot of the teams that we had success on, and those were the most fun teams to be on. You know, you could feel it in the building, and right now it's such a blast coming in and going to work with the guys that we have, and it's more unique and more different than any year I've ever been a part of, because of the way we've won and how we've had to keep focusing on getting better, knowing we were coming away with wins. So it's just the chemistry is at an all-time high right now, and I'm excited that we found a way to get the number 1 seed, and we're going into the playoffs playing our best football.
And just the arc of your own season, it's been a lot of different different things. You've contributed in different ways with different spurts and bursts. What would you say about it?
I mean, I'm happy with my role right now. I'm out here helping this team win football games. We got a lot of good tight ends. We got a lot of wide receivers that are getting open, that are doing great things with the football. And Pat's playing at his best going into the playoffs. So it's a year a little bit different than others, but it's still a blast coming in every single day.